Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We have Diego, Carla, Christian, Emilio, Francisco, Nicolas. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you had a great weekend. Okay. Good thing next week we have free week. Did you know that we are going to have a free week next week? The September 18th week is going to be free. Do you know that? Yeah.
Profe, ¿cómo se dice como fiestas patrias en inglés?
Yeah. The national day.
National Party?
Yeah, National Day, a National Week. Yeah, yeah, it's our festivity, national festivity. Yeah. Do you know that, right? That we're going to have free next week.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. That's good news. Perfect. Okay, let's begin asking a couple of questions, okay, just to relax a little bit. So I'm going to share with you some questions I have here. Okay, so here I have a couple of questions that I'd like to share with you. Just to start, um, let's say, opening, some channels of discussion and getting into shape for today's session. So we have here a couple of questions. Now, the interesting thing about these questions is that all of them are with infinitive form, which is the topic for today. Today we have to speak about infinitive. Remember, you were supposed to do some homework for today about the use of infinitives. So let's try to answer these questions. Nicolas, what about question number one? It says, what is something you plan to do soon? Well, now we know that next week, okay, our national week or national day or national festivity, because of the September 18th, we're going to be off free next week. So we will have time to relax. So what do you plan? What do you plan to do next week, Nicolas, in your case?
I don't know. I think that it's a week to relax,
Yeah.
but also to prepare the semester.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's this this free week we're gonna have is gonna be perfect to catch up with pending stuff or to organize our semester, you know, plan for the semester, the tests, the exams,
Yes.
homework, and all that stuff. Yeah, I think it's good news for us. Okay. Diego, in your case, what do you plan to do next week?
I don't have any plan to do yet,
Okay, no plans. Anybody?
but I think I'm gonna take a break.
You're gonna take a break. Yes. Okay. Anybody else has plans for next week? Any ideas for next week? No, nobody? Okay. Then it says, look at the second question. The second question says, what is something you started to do but didn't finish? Probably a project, probably homework, probably an activity, probably a hobby, a project, I don't know. Francisco, is there anything that you started to do but you didn't finish because of any reason?
Yes, teacher. Last semester I started a project with a couple of partner to go to with friends. We have a project to present in Corfo Semilla
Wow.
and we are trying to start now for get the financiation
Yeah, the
and
financing, the money.
finances and make the project.
Interesting. And what kind of project is it? What is the, is it a service? Is it a product? What is it?
It's like a service. We are making like a center
Mhm.
for autistic kids.
Oh, that's very interesting. And you're going to organize different activities and treatments and things like that. That's the idea?
Yeah, like a therapy for
Autistic children.
kids like around 6 years old
Oh,
to introduce the educational
yeah.
uh, educational homeworks
Mm.
to prepare before the the school.
But that is beautiful, Francisco. Congratulations. That is a very beautiful project. Interesting. So I hope everything goes okay. So you need to you need to show you need to present this project to Corfo, right?
Yeah.
Corfo, yeah. And then if you win or if you get the sponsor, they will finance all the projects.
Yeah, it's like a 15
50 or 15?
15 million pesos.
Oh, interesting. 15 million pesos. Interesting. Okay. So good luck. Good
Yeah,
job. Good
thank you.
idea. Congratulations, Francisco. Very interesting. Beautiful. Good. Good. Very good. Excellent. Christian, talk about a recent big decision you made. What did you decide? Is there anything you decided to do in the last time?
Yes, I decided to buy a cell phone, a new cell phone.
Interesting. Any model in particular?
Yes, iPhone XR.
Oh, that's one of the top of the list, right?
Yeah, but it's like a second-hand cell phone.
Good. How much is it? Like 800?
No, 400.
400 for 400.
But it's like new cell phone.
Interesting. Are you gonna buy it through Mercado Libre or something like that? Or
No, for the page of Movistar.
interesting. Good.
Was a good bargain, I think.
Yeah, obviously. Good buy. Yeah, good for you. Congratulations. Excellent.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Carla, what about the next one? It says, is there anything specific you would like to learn? Do you have any interest in any activity, free time activity, talent or skill you would like to develop in the future? Anything you would like to learn how to do?
I will like to learn the class of driving. I have permiso, no sé cómo se dice.
Permission?
Permission of conduction.
Ah, your driver's license. Okay, but
Mhm.
are you already driving? Are you practicing already?
Yes,
Okay, but do you know how to drive or you are learning?
you are learning.
Yeah, I am learning.
I am learning.
Okay, is it difficult or easy for you to drive?
Easy.
Easy. Okay,
Mhm.
When do you have the test, the practical test?
Now, not open the municipality.
Yeah, the municipality is closed. Okay.
Mhm.
So you need to wait.
Mhm.
Yeah. And do you have a car or you have to buy a car?
What?
Do you have a car or you have to buy a car?
I buy a car.
Sorry?
Buy a car.
Okay, you have to buy a car. Okay. Okay. Good. Do you have the money for the car or not yet?
I save money.
Ah, you saved. Yeah, I saved money. Okay. Good.
Estoy
Excellent.
guardando.
Yeah, very good, Carla. Good, good, good. Yeah. So good luck. Good luck. Okay. Emilio, what about the next one? It says, what are some of your hopes for the future? So what do you hope to do, to have in the future?
I am to be a geologist.
Okay, so you hope to be a geologist. Yeah, but you will be a geologist, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why do you like geology so much? What is so special about geology?
But I collect rocks and minerals,
Yeah, you like collecting
and,
rocks. Yeah.
and
Right.
I like the uh, eh, ¿cómo se dice? Caminar por los cerros,
To walk
trekking,
around, the mountains, the hills, or to go trekking,
to go trekking.
to go hiking. Yeah. Okay. Good. So you prefer the open air. You prefer the outdoors.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Barbara. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Um, talk about Barbara. Talk about some difficult choices you have made recently. For example, you say, "Well, I decided to do this, and it was very difficult for me to choose to decide something difficult for you." Any choice you made lately? Barbara, are you there?
Perdón, profe, recién entré. ¿Qué pasó? Repítamelo, por favor.
Yeah. Talk about some difficult choices you have made lately. So something you decided to do, in the last weeks probably, and it was a difficult decision, a difficult choice.
Hoy, I don't know to answer that.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's okay. And the last question, Francisco, last question says, what do you want to do this coming break? Well, let's say, we already asked that question, but let's make a similar question. What do you want to do? What do you really want to do when the pandemic finally finishes? What's your desire? What do you want to do when they say, okay, it's ready, the pandemic is gone, now you can go out and you can do whatever you want? So what do you want to do when this finishes? What's your desire?
Yeah, when I when the pandemic is finished, I think I would like to do go to mountains and get a long week camping. I think in a lake or
Interesting.
visiting some
beautiful.
parks.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, I think everybody needs that, right? All of us need some contact with nature, you know, to forget about our houses, our homes, the city, and escape, you know, to the mountains, the beach, the south of Chile or the north of Chile. Yeah. Okay, very good. Interesting. Thank you guys for sharing your ideas, you know, your experiences, your desires. Very good. Okay, so let's stop this. And now we are going to check our homework. Okay, if you remember, you were supposed to do a little piece of homework for me. Remember, you were supposed to do this 7A 138, which is all about the use of infinitives. Okay, so we're gonna go there. So it's page 138, page 138, page 138. Okay, so this is page 138. So this is the grammar section you were supposed to read. Okay, so here probably the most important part is this one, because here they teach you the principal rules for the use of infinitives. Okay, so it says, when do we use infinitives? For example, we use infinitives after some verbs. For example, want, you say, I want to go. Need, I need to study more. Would like, I would like to travel. So there is a group of verbs in which you use principally infinitive. Okay, if you want to, or if you need to have a list here, as you can see, okay, on page 158, you have a list of, let me go there, 158, okay, 158. So here you have a list of verbs plus infinitive that we will see later on. Okay, so let me go back to the page. What page was it? 100 and what page was it? 138. 138. 138. Okay. Okay. The second rule says that we use infinitives after adjectives. Okay. So you say, for example, it's difficult to speak English. Okay. It's interesting to visit different countries. Okay. You can say, it's scary to watch horror movies. Okay, so after adjectives, you also use infinitive. Another possibility for infinitives after question words: what, where, when. For example, I don't know what to do today. On vacation, I didn't know where to go. Okay, or I don't know when to visit the north of Chile, because sometimes it's too hot. Okay, so after question words, you also use infinitives. And then also you use infinitives when you're talking about why you do something. So when you are describing the purpose, the reason, the objective for an activity, you use infinitive. So I'm going to give you examples for each of them so you can have some examples. So let me, right there, I'm going to put some examples. Okay, so I'm going to put here examples, and for, I'm going to put it black so it looks better right there. Okay, so examples for number one, we can say, for example, I need to study. Okay, because after need, you need to use infinitive. I need to study more for my tests. Oops. For my test. I'm gonna make it bigger right there. Okay, so that is an example for number one. For number two, I can say number two is the adjective. So I say, for example, it's difficult to do this math exercise. I'm gonna put math exercise. Okay, so there you have an example with an adjective, difficult to do. Then for number three is after question words. You can say, I don't know where to go on vacation. Okay, and there you have where, question word, plus infinitive. And an example for the last one to say why you do something. You can say, for example, for number four, I'm saving money to travel abroad. Okay, so there you have examples for the four different grammar rules. Okay, after some verbs, for example, need, I need to study. Number two, after adjectives, for example, it's difficult to do this math exercise. There is an error missing there. Number three, after question words, for example, I don't know where to go on vacation. And when you want to express the reason, the purpose, of the objective of an activity, you also use infinitive. For example, I'm saving money to travel abroad. That's the reason. Okay, so there you have some examples of the four rules. Any questions so far? Any problems? Questions, problems?
No, teacher.
No? Is it more or less clear? Yes? Okay. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna continue then. All right. So well, I have to erase this so I can move. Let me erase this. Okay, there you go. Okay. So we have the rules, and then you were supposed to go to the next page, to page 139. This one here, page 139, and you were supposed to do activity A and activity B. Okay, so let's do first activity A. Activity A says match the sentence halves, and in this case, as you can see, we are using infinitive, right? Only the use of infinitives, positive or negative infinitives. Okay, so let's see. Number one, Nicolas Rivera, you begin. Number one.
Okay. Do we need to exchange our money at the airport?
Do we need to exchange our money at the airport? Okay, sounds good. Good. Nicolás Esquivel, number two.
Nicole, profe, parece que es, ¿o no?
Nicole?
Profe
¿Me dice a mí,
Nicole,
profe?
Nicolás.
Yeah, Nicole. Sorry, Nicole.
Do we need to
No,
change
number
our
number
money?
two. Nicole, number two.
Ah, okay. In some countries, it's important to dress correctly in public.
To dress correctly in public. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Number three, Carla.
I know we are trying, but trying not to fall asleep during the movie.
Okay, I know you're tired, but try not to fall asleep during the movie. Okay, that's a good piece of advice. Okay, thank you, Carla. Number four, Emilio.
We were late, so Tom offered to drive us to the train station.
So we were late, so Tomo offered to drive us to the train station. Exactly, very good. And number 5, Christian, number 5.
It's difficult not to fall asleep during the movie.
It's difficult not to fall asleep. Are you sure? No, because remember, not to fall asleep during the movie is number 4. Sorry, it's number 3. Not to fall asleep during the movie is number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So for number 5.
My bad. It's
No,
difficult not to forget people's name in a big class.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Good job, guys. Any questions in activity A? Any problems? Questions in activity A?
I have a question.
Yes.
En el título, ¿qué es halves?
Okay, let me write something here. Half, la mitad. Halves, las mitades. Is
Yeah.
plural. Okay,
Yeah.
it's an irregular plural. Similar to,
Yeah.
for example, similar to knife,
Mhm.
knives.
Yeah.
Cuchillo, cuchillos. Okay, it's an irregular plural. Okay,
Gracias, profe. Thanks.
similar to wife, esposa, wives, esposas. Okay, it's a special plural. Any other questions in activity A? Any problems? No problems in activity A? Okay, activity B. Let me erase this so I'm gonna leave it there a little bit. Okay, so complete the sentences with an affirmative or negative infinitive, okay? So it could be positive or negative depending on the situation. So number 1, Barbara, you begin this time.
Hi, I'm Hisu. I'm Rosaria. Nice to meet you.
Exactly, very good. Nice to meet you. Number 2, Diego.
What do you want to do tonight?
What do you want to do tonight? Excellent. Nicolas, number 3.
I need to go to the store. I don't have any bread or milk.
Perfect, very good. Number 4, Nicole.
Try don't make a noise. Your father's asleep.
Kind of. Try not to make, okay? Try not to make. Acuérdese,
Okay.
okay?
Yes.
Try, because it's a negative infinitive, not to make. Okay, it's a negative infinitive. Try not to make. You say try to make, try not to make. Okay, that's the negative. Try to make, try not to make. Okay, try not to make a noise. Your father's asleep. Very good. Number 5, Carla.
I really like to learn how to drive.
Okay, I'd really like to learn how to drive. Very good. Number 6, Francisco.
Be careful. Not to drive too fast on the way home. The
Excellent.
roads are high.
Icy.
Icy.
That means con hielo. That is icy.
Okay.
Hielosa, hielosa con hielo. Yeah, congelada. That is icy. Very good. Be
Okay.
careful not to drive. Very good. And number 7, Emilio.
He is decided to look for a new job.
Exactly. He's decided to look for a new job. By the way, this one here, it says he's decided, that is, he has decided, ¿ya? Por si acaso, chiquillos, esa apóstrofe con esa S que aparece ahí no es el verbo to be, ¿ok? Es has, porque es un tiempo perfecto. El ha decidido, ¿ok? He has decided to look for a new job. Very good, excellent. Any problems, any questions in activity B? Any questions? Problems in activity B?
No.
No, no questions, no problems.
¿Por qué en la última no sería he has to decide? Sí.
No, porque es un tiempo perfecto, porque es ha decidido.
Ah, ya,
Porque si tú le pones he has to decide, diría él ha decidir.
claro.
¿Ya? Es como es un tiempo perfecto, haber hecho algo es has decided.
Ya,
Okay?
gracias.
Okay, no problems. Any other questions in activity B? Problems, questions, doubts? I'm gonna erase so I can move. No, we are okay.
Profe, entonces, el infinitivo de decidir es to decide o to decide.
No, to decide. Lo que pasa es que acá, en
El
esta-
ed se agrega por el pasado, simple.
por el pasado participio, lo que pasa
Eso,
es que
pasado participio.
en un verbo regular, tú marcas con ed el pasado simple. Por ejemplo, si yo digo,
Claro.
I'm gonna put it here. Digo, I decided to go. Ahí es pasado simple.
Yo decidí.
Yo decidí ir, pero yo puedo decir I have decided to go, que es el mismo verbo decided, pero en el segundo
Yo he decidido.
verbo acá es el pasado participio, decidido, la tercera columna. ¿Ok? Aquí es pasado simple, decidí, decidió, decidieron, decidiste. En cambio acá, como es un tiempo perfecto, es la tercera columna, el pasado participio, decidido. ¿Ok?
Profe, pero como que, por ejemplo, en el español no ocupamos mucho el segundo, como que yo nunca digo así como yo he, quizás yo he hecho, pero como que no,
Sí,
no
pues
es como yo he ido, yo he visto,
sí, pues sí lo ocupamos. Lo que pasa es que a lo mejor no lo ocupamos mucho nomás, pero sí se usa el tiempo
eso.
perfecto. Por ejemplo, tú dices, ¿y estáis listo para la prueba? Sí, he estudiado harto. Ahí está, pues. He estudiado harto.
Es que de repente quizás es más fácil y más corto decir estudié harto. Entonces quizás como que de flojo ocupamos más uno que otro.
Sí, lo que pasa es que no significan lo mismo. Si tú dices, por ejemplo, sí, yo estudié harto, quiere decir que no vas a estudiar más, que es un proceso terminado.
Ah, claro,
En cambio, si
claro,
dices, yo he estudiado mucho, quiere decir que aún estás en proceso de estudio. ¿Te fijas que son cosas diferentes?
claro,
Ahora, es verdad, a lo mejor no usamos mucho el tiempo perfecto, porque nuestra gramática tiende a ser más limitada. Entonces usamos tiempo súper básico o simple cuando hablamos. Pero sí existe y sí lo usamos. Menos, pero lo usamos.
claro.
¿Captas?
Sí.
Okay. Any other questions? No? No problems? Okay. I'm going to erase so I can move. Okay, now we can go back to the unit, okay, because the homework is ready. So we go back to page 53. Let's go back to page 53. Okay, and this one. And we're going to do a conversation activity. This activity here, okay? It's activity C, this one here. It's a conversation activity because we have different kinds of questions here, okay? That I'm gonna ask you to work in pairs, okay? The idea is to ask and answer these questions in pairs. So I'm going to divide you in groups, in different rooms, and to ask and answer the questions. Very simple, okay? So, for example, have you ever offered to look after somebody's dog or a pet? Say, No, I've never offered to do that because I don't like animals, for example. Number 2 says, do you think it's difficult to stay friends with an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend? So yeah, it's totally difficult to stay friends. I prefer to forget about that person. I don't know. You choose the answer, okay? So it's all these sets of questions that you're gonna work in pairs. I'm gonna put you in pairs. Okay, so I'm gonna put in group number 1, I'm gonna put Barbara and Christian. In room number 2, I'm gonna put Diego and Emilio. In room number 3, I'm gonna put Francisco and Carla. And in group number 4, I'm gonna put Nicolas and Nicole. Okay, so go to the room. I'm gonna give you around 6-8 minutes to finish the questions so you can share ideas, try to answer the questions together. And after the 8 minutes, I'm gonna bring you back to the principal room and we share some ideas, okay? So go to your rooms.
Okay.
We are going to check just a couple of questions, okay? Not all of them. And then we're gonna do the last activity for today, which is the vocabulary activity over here, okay? Was it difficult or easy, Carla?
Había que hacer la 3.
No, this one.
Easy.
Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions and you give me the answer, okay? I'm gonna choose just some questions. For example, Barbara, what about the first question, this one here? Have you ever tried to learn something new and failed?
La pregunta más difícil.
Okay, but try.
I tried to rollerblading and
Yeah, interesting.
I failed.
I failed, yeah.
I failed.
Yeah, I tried to learn how to go rollerblading, but I failed. Okay, is it difficult?
No, but I don't. Ay, ¿cómo digo? Yo no hacía.
I didn't do?
¿Verdad? I didn't do that for long
Okay.
time. For a long time.
Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Emilio, question for you. Do you think it is important to learn to cook at school or in general?
In general is important, but when I live alone,
Yes.
it's necessary to learn to cook.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. Francisco, this one here. Would you like, this question, would you like to work or study in another country?
Yes, I would like to work in a foreign company.
A foreign company. Interesting. Okay, very good. And the last question, Nicolas, this question here, the last one. What is the most interesting thing to do for a visitor, for a tourist in Santiago, for example?
In Santiago.
Not very interesting, really, huh?
No.
Fantasilandia.
That was so interesting, but
yeah.
One attraction to Santiago in special, I don't know. Okay. But for example, Costanera Center or some of I don't know, Cerro Santa Lucia, Cerro San Cristobal.
Okay, very good, excellent. Very good, guys, thank you very much. The last activity for today, now we're going to do number 3, okay? Now, number 3. So you need to go to page 158. Go to page 158. 158. 158. This one here, okay? Page 158. It's a very simple activity because we need to complete the sentences using one of the verbs in the box here. So it says complete the 2 plus verb column with 2 plus a verb from the list. We have be, bring, buy, catch, drive, find, get married, go 2 times, help, pay, rain, see, turn off. And here we have the sentences, okay? For example, number 1 says, we've decided to go to France for our vacation. Very good. Number 2, Nicolas, you begin.
Don't forget to turn off all the lights.
Perfect, very good. So don't forget to turn off all the lights. Don't forget to turn off all the lights. Excellent. Hope, Carla. Carla, you're there?
We have no sé, profe, ¿cuál es?
Nicole?
We hope to see you soon.
Exactly.
Again soon.
Yes, we hope to see you again soon. Soon. Okay? Very good. Okay, Carla, now you can do it. Number 4. Learn.
I am learning to drive my driving test next month.
Exactly. I'm learning to drive my driving test next month. Excellent. Very good. Emilio, need.
I need to go to the supermarket. We don't have any milk.
Exactly. We need to go to the supermarket. Excellent. Offer, Francisco.
Okay. He offered to buy me. He offered to help me with my resume.
Exactly. He offered to help me with my resume, curriculum, yeah, CV, with my resume. Excellent. Diego, plan.
They are planning to get married soon.
Excellent. Very good. They're planning to get married soon. Pretend, Christian.
He pretended to be sick, but he wasn't really.
Exactly.
Really.
He pretended to be sick, but he wasn't really. Little devil. Promise. Barbara, promise.
He's promised to pay me back when he gets a job.
Exactly. He has promised to pay me back when he gets a job. Excellent. Remember, Nicolas?
Remember to bring
Excellent.
your dictionary to class tomorrow.
Perfect. Remember to bring. Excellent. Nicole, start.
It's very cold and it started to rain.
Exactly. It was very cloudy and it started to rain. Very good. Good job. Try. Francisco, try.
I'm trying to find a job, but it is very hard.
Exactly. Very good. I'm trying to find a job. Want. Diego?
I want to catch the 6 o'clock train.
Exactly. I want to catch. Quiero agarrar, ¿cierto? Tomar. I want to catch the 6 o'clock train. Excellent. And the last one would like, Christian?
I had like
I would like.
I would like to buy a new car next month.
I would like to buy a new car next month. Excellent. Very good, guys. Good job. Any problems of vocabulary? Any questions? Any doubts? Problems of vocabulary, grammar, any questions?
Profe, en ninguna parte escribí get married. Married.
Ah, esa
¿Cuál era?
estaba aquí. They are
Plan.
planning to get married soon. Number 7. They are
Buena.
planning to get married soon.
Gracias.
No problems. Any questions? Any doubts?
Profe, la 4.
Mm?
Test, ¿por qué tiene una S al final?
Ah, porque es is. My test is
Ah,
next month. Es la contracción de is. Dice, mi prueba de manejo es el próximo mes. My driving test is next month. Is the contraction there. Okay, any other questions, problems? No, it's okay. ¿Listos para ir a tomar desayuno? ¿Sí?
Yes.
Sí.
¿Listos para levantarse? Ya, chiquillos, un gusto estar con ustedes. Que tengan un lindo día, un día de sol precioso, como 24 grados hoy día, así que va a estar lindo hoy día. Así que aprovechen de salir, si es que pueden salir a darse una vuelta por ahí, a ventilarse, a tomar un poquito de sol, vitamina A, B, no sé qué vitamina es el sol, pero vitamina. Así que tengan un lindo día. Relájense.
Vitamina D.
Sí, vitamina D. Un abrazo grande, chiquillos, que tengan un lindo día. Nos vemos en la próxima clase. Relájense. Bye bye.
Chao, profe.
Bye.
Bye
Chao, profe.
bye. See you. Bye bye.